Hey guys, today we're going to put in our MyWay quick strips. That's the treatment we chose this year to use. We opted to do the 21-day plan. It's option 2 if you're relaxed. It's put in one strip for 7 days and then put in another 2 strips later on for a total of 21 days. So it'd be 14 days after that. And we're going to show you what we did, how we're doing it. Alright, so for this hive, first thing we're going to do is we're going to pull out the entrance reducer, and then under the super there, we're going to add a shim with an entrance, and that's just to ensure that they have even more ventilation. Okay, so let's get into it. We have our beekeeping suits on, we got our gloves, and we put on a mask because Formic Pro and MyWay quick strips smell very strong. Right here I'm checking for any sort of pests, hive beetles, wax moth. I just want to know before we put in any sort of treatment for Varroa, what's up there and if there's anything else I need to do in this hive. And it's always helpful to work together. I'm going to end up lifting the box while Lisa puts the strips in.
Hi guys, welcome to Ross Apiary. Today we're treating our entire apiary with Next as MyWay quick strips. And I'm going to show you first off that we have proper PPE, personal protective equipment, and gloves, and our masks, so we're not breathing in these very strong fumes. Now I'm going to show you how to open them properly. There's 2 application techniques, so make sure you read the directions as with any kind of pesticide to make sure you're doing it the correct way. Okay, so we have this little like, there's 2 strips per package. What we're going to do is cut on either end and then cut on this line here. That way it'll open up nicely, we can grab everything out.
Why are we doing it that way?
The strips tend to stick together, and you don't want to break the paper coating that's around the strip. So if you do it this way, it makes a little tunnel. That we don't have to worry about cutting paper.
Is this covered in the directions?
It is. It's part of the directions. And there we go. We have 2 strips, no punctures to the paper, and that's just, the paper helps ensure that the proper levels of the pesticide are coming out at the right time. There we go. So 1 strip.
What's it feel like? Does it feel like you just got some meat from the deli store or something?
It's kind of mushy. If you guys have used pollen patties before, that's kind of what it feels like, honestly. Kind of a little bit like pollen patties, but if you were to put wax paper maybe over pollen patties, that's what I would put it
Okay.
to.
And this is mistake number 1. We have done this now 2 years in a row where we put the strips in incorrectly. We were able to catch this mistake on about the 3rd hive that we did. I looked down and I said, hey, that's not how you put those in. And we just kind of looked at each other and it's as easy as going back and just fixing the problem. Some bees were squished in this process. We also forgot to put the extra shim in that has the entrance in the front. We like to add these shims so that the bees have more ventilation while they're under treatment. It just helps lessen the amount of mortality that you have. These are the cool entrance reducers that I need. You just put your tool in there. So again, as a reminder, please don't place the strips in line with the frames. They're supposed to be perpendicular, but look how quick this is. It's just as easy as I lift up the hive and then we throw the strip in there. Then we go ahead and add that emery shim with the front entrance. That way the bees have just a little bit more ventilation. They can ventilate on the bottom and right up there under the super. It's just easier for them. So this was something pretty cool. We walked up on one of our hives, had essentially a traffic jam in front. We had closed off the entrance, and there's a flow going on right now. The elm trees are putting off a lot of pollen. You can see a really light pollen that the bees are bringing in, and then you'll see this golden pollen, and that's coming from the goldenrod that's also in bloom. So I went ahead and opened up this reducer here, and you'll start to see the traffic jam unjams itself, which is something that you want to see. Look at all this pollen coming in. This also gives you a clue that your hive is queen right. That means that the queen's probably laying a ton in there just from observing the outside. You don't even have to get inside the hive to figure this out. There's a lot of baby bees in there that are going to need to be fed bee bread, and this is how you can observe that without getting into your hive. And in this sped up rendition, we go ahead and add our MyWay quick strip, and you'll see this is the hive where I figured out, hey, we're putting it in wrong. And we go and have a chat, we look at the box, and we go, oops, and we go ahead and turn it perpendicular. So it's that easy. Here's the last hive we're going to show you today, and you'll see I lift the hive box. Lisa's already got the strip perpendicular to the frames. Go ahead and throw it in. I want to thank you guys for watching the video today. Hope your treatments go well, and you don't struggle as much as I did trying to get these hive boxes separated from each other. Thanks for watching. See you next week.